So today I am going to plant some potatoes. I'm going to kind of do the half no dig Ruth Stout method and a partial dig. The water system is going right now. This is all rutabaga, and that's really exciting. The chickens had got out and ate a whole bunch of it, and I thought, I'm not going to have any crop whatsoever. But looks like we're gonna, and I'm excited. And it also looks like we have some celery, and some celery, and some more celery. It's everywhere. Real cool. So these are actually bed springs that a friend had pulled apart her bed because she was putting it out for bulk pickup, and then asked if I wanted it, and I said, heck yeah, I do. I'll use it for something. And so that's what I put up here for keeping the dogs off of this garden bed, because right here there's the back fence, and the dog could very easily get up on there and be barking at people over the fence. And she's just much of a brat that she would absolutely probably jump over and really hurt herself, because it's a longer fall on the back side. So this is kind of what I'm going to do. Where did I put my tool? I had my tool. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I just have this little tool here. There's my other tools, leaves. So yeah, all I'm going to do is kind of make a divot, and I'm going to partly bury them, and hopefully with this method and with the extra water that we have in here, we will have a really good potato crop. So that's all I'm going to do, and then I'm going to cover them with leaves, and I'm really excited about it, because we've had potatoes. We've made potatoes before in the garden. We've grown them. They've done well, and but it's never been great. So I'm hoping that with the amended soil in here, we put the azomite, that's rock dust minerals, and what else? Oh yeah, kelp meal plus some slow release organic fertilizer. And then the bottom of this whole thing is kind of like a hugelkultur as well, because the bottom of it is a whole bunch of woody stuff that, like sunflower stalks and passion flower vines from the passion flower that died from the heat this summer. This is all chamomile, so bonus. So yeah, that's it. And then I'm going to cover it up with leaves. I'll show you that in just a moment. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. And so I have been reading Ruth Stout, and now I'm on John Jevons' How to Grow More Vegetables. Ruth Stout was How to Garden with No Work, or something like Gardening Without Work for the Lazy, Aged, and Indolent, or something like that. She's a riot. I really like her. And she used straw, or hay, spoiled hay, so hay that got wet. And yeah, she just would cover everything with loads and loads of straw, and then just let it grow. And it saved a lot of water, time, effort. Like, she didn't have to do any weeding or anything. So yeah, these leaves are from last fall, or last summer, I should say. And they are, they've got that leaf mold in them. Oh my God, they smell amazing. It's like the richest soil ever. And there's some sticks and twigs and things like that kind of incorporated in here. So there'll be enough air that they'll push through. Usually, like with smaller seeds, you wouldn't do that, because there's not enough airflow in the leaves, they'll mat down. So yeah, so this is what I'm doing with this whole bed. And right now I'm going to put some mulch on this bed to help that rutabaga. But I'm probably going to put a couple potatoes in there very strategically because I like rutabaga. They're very good. I'm going to plant some more in that garden over there. So yeah, it's time to clean up. It's we're in the 80s already, like the high 70s, and looking at the 80s next week. So spring in Arizona, zone 9B. It's freaking amazing. And then my mulberry is leafing out, and it's already starting to get, there are some little berries that are starting to form, so that's even better. Hey, dog! June, cut it out. And so, yeah, my husband and I are probably going to get out here tomorrow and try to pull these down, bend them down a little bit so that we can train it. I don't want this tree to grow very big. I want it to be more like a bush or like a weeping tree kind of thing. So it has like an umbrella type canopy. That way we can get to the berries. I even let a couple of twigs hang over the back fence, and people know they can come by and grab some berries. So it's really cool. Anyway, if you don't have any fruiting mulberries, I can't recommend them high enough. They're really freaking amazing. The white mulberry tastes like ice cream. We have a Pakistan mulberry over in the chicken yard. You can just barely see the leaves right there at the tip of my finger. And I can't wait to try those. Maybe this year or maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. Have a great day. So I also wanted to share this beautiful Romanesco broccoli. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I just love it. It's like coral. And it is about half the size of my hand. Almost there. But I'll probably be harvesting it soon. I had to harvest a few of them because they were bolting. So I find that very interesting. Of course, the dogs always enjoy a treat. Want a treat? Yeah, I like to share. Anyway, so yeah, and I just I trimmed back the cassava because it had a lot of frost damage. Hopefully it'll be good. This was still a little green, so I stuck it in the ground. Maybe it'll root. Got a red cabbage here, and I trimmed back the pepper. It also had a bunch of frost damage. This is a yellow bell, so it's already coming back. Exciting. This is a regular, I think, a stonehead cabbage. Anyway, yeah. Exciting. That's where those beds are. And then one other thing I'm going to do is harvest some of these Brussels sprouts. Okay. I don't know if you have to pull off the leaves or not, but I've seen a lot of people that grow Brussels sprouts and they pop off the leaves. But yeah, that's all you do. These have gone a little far, I think, because they're starting to want to flower out. But yeah, you just pop them off, and then I'll probably have to cook them up for dinner tonight. Or we will blanch and freeze them. Most likely it's a dinner, though, because I love Brussels sprouts. You know, they say don't grow what you don't want to eat. If you don't like to eat it, then don't grow it. Well, guess what? I like all kinds of stuff. Here you go, June. Dottie. Where's that Dottie? Dottie. Come here. There she is. She'll eat it. Oh, yeah. No, maybe not. But here's Eris. Eris is just chomping away. She's having a good old time. Anyway, I think this will be done. I'll be done for the day. Tomorrow I'll have to go out and get the video of the mallow. It's starting to get seeds on it, and I definitely want to pop those off, harvest them, and cook them up. They're really tasty. So I was having this lovely time with the dogs back here, and all of a sudden they decided they were going to get excited and jump around, and they knocked over my broccoli, which I propped it back up. I don't know how it'll do, but I do need to harvest this anyway because it's not tight anymore. It's starting to loosen up, so it's time to do that. But this type of broccoli gets lots of side shoots, so what I will do is take the head and leave the rest, and then I can have bumper crops of little bitty broccolis coming in. So that's what happens with that. And then, yeah, now my lovely Brussels sprout forest cleaned up the leaves quite a bit. Here's the pile that'll go to the chickens. Won't they be happy? They love brassica leaves. But yeah, there's this one and this one are teeny tiny. They're so tiny, so they were just not getting any sun. So I pulled a bunch of leaves around them, so maybe a little more. Anyway, yeah, and then there's this stuff. I think it's chamomile. I hope it's chamomile. It's got to be chamomile. Please let it be chamomile, because that would be great. But if it's not, it might be tansy, which I did deliberately plant that because it's a repellent for squash bugs, which I get a lot of, and I hate them with a passion. But it stinks. I don't remember that chamomile stinks. So, I don't know. It's big, though. I've never had chamomile get that big, so we'll see. We'll know when it blooms. Yep, we will. So, this was the little harvest today. It's actually a really good harvest. Got a whole bunch of Brussels sprouts, Romanesco broccoli, and then all the little broccoli that I took the heads off so I can get side shoots, and 7 eggs. That's pretty good. They've been giving me 4 or 5 a day, so they bumped it up. I guess they've been happy with me lately. I don't know, maybe the temperature's rising. I also harvested a radish. This is a golden radish, and I harvested earlier today and didn't get a picture of it, but it was big. So you can see these are pretty good size eggs. So that radish was about the size of a beet. And man, those dogs, they just keep barking. Yeah, have a very good day, night, evening, wherever you are, morning, whenever you're watching. Have a good one. Take it easy.